Welcome back to another video. It is Arhan and today we're going to be doing some really fun stuff. We are going to be creating a virtual stunt double of myself so I can do some cool tricks, flips, jumps, and stuff like that. And in the end, wait till the end to watch because I'm going to be showing these clips to my friends to see if I can trick them to make them think that these clips are real. Also, I made a new intro just for this video, so let's dive right into it. Okay, so that intro was pretty sweet. It was short, but it was sweet. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Quick disclaimer, I'm filming all of this in the future, so I had a haircut, I shaved, so lots of things have changed. So I'm going to be showing you a lot of clips from the past when I actually filmed this stuff and created all this stuff, so there's a big change, so don't get shocked by that. So the first clip that I created was a clip of me falling down the stairs. But before we get to that, I'm going to show you the process that I used to actually create the 3D model. So this is my finished 3D scan of myself. So this took a lot of iterations, a lot of different apps and scanning things. But I finally used an application called In3D, which basically was a very simple process. You just take a few pictures of your head and then you put your camera on a tripod, you spin around, and it creates a pretty good looking model. But I had to go in, as you can see in a few places, and touch up the colors of certain things, and it was coming a bit too scratchy in certain areas, and of course the hair was looking really bad because hair is really hard to 3D scan, so I touched that up a bit. But it came out looking pretty well. For my first shot, I created a ragdoll. Over here you can see my ragdoll. I have a bunch of primary shapes, just cubes and basic simple shapes that I added a rigid body to, so basically I added physics to, and then each of these is controlling one of the bones. So if this moves because of physics, it'll move one of the bones, which moves the actual character. So once I had the model made and rigged and turned into a ragdoll, for my first clip I tried using actual physics to make my stunt double do some cool actions. So I went and I filmed me jumping off the stairs and then reappearing at the bottom of the stairs, and I was going to fill that in with my CGI stunt double. It didn't turn out so great because I was using physics, but here's a look at it. Okay, so that didn't look so good, but I have another plan. Instead of falling down the stairs, I thought maybe I can make it do a backflip. So putting physics on the 3D model didn't work so well. So I'm going to animate it doing a backflip and then put that in and see if that looks good. So I'm going to go record that right now. So I have to change into the clothes that my 3D model was wearing at that time I scanned, then go film. So I'm going to go do that. So here's what I've decided for my clip. I'm going to have this dark room, and then I'm going to turn on this light so we have one single light source. I don't know how this will work. I might just have to do it in black and white, but we'll see. And then I'm going to run, and it's going to backflip on the wall. So for my second shot, I actually animated the character instead of using physics because physics didn't work so well. So this is my animation for the backflip of the character, as you can see here. Looks pretty cool. So I just want to do a quick disclaimer. So the animations from this shot and the next shot we're going to get to are both from Mixamo. I could have animated them myself, but it saves a lot of time and energy and has more of a realistic human motion. So I took them from Mixamo because I'm on a free trial right now. So I just wanted to say that because credit where credit's due. I did not make these specific animations in shot 1 and shot 2. I just edited them a little bit, but I took them from Mixamo. And then I made sure the lighting was correct by getting an HDRI, so if you can go over here and see, I actually scanned my room. Let me turn on scene world. So this is the room that I filmed in, so I scanned that to get accurate lighting on my model, and then accurate shadows, and then I added a plane to catch those shadows so I can get nice realistic lighting and realistic shadows. And we also need some sound of our character doing the backflip, so Anand, say hello to the camera.
Hi!
He's gonna get some sound for us. Do that one more time. Okay, so we are back, and I have everything now completely finished. I just need to put in the sound, and then we'll be done. But here's what it looks like right now. Amazing. Okay, so I'll put the sound in, and then I'll show you guys the finalized clip. So that shot, it was much better than the previous one. It's not all the way there yet where I'm satisfied. So I think we need to do another iteration. So for this iteration, I think we're gonna have me starting with a run up and then the backflip and then it transitioning back to me. And then we're gonna do this outside so we have a nice sunlight to get some harsh shadows to blend it well. And this time we're gonna add motion blur. We're gonna make sure everything is as perfect as it can be. So without further ado, here is our final iteration. So that's a pretty good final iteration. I love the way the backflip did. But I don't think it's enough to fool people, so let's check it out. I have a few of my friends that I called, and we're gonna see if they can figure out how I did it, and if they think it's semi-realistic. Sure.
Whoa.
Okay, first impressions. Obviously it's fake. I keep asking people, do you think it's real?
An athlete. You just got in this world.
Okay, but what do you think I did? What's your first guess?
I mean, most likely some sort of blue-green screen. Probably not blue. It looks like your shirt, or you had at least blue pants. So that probably wouldn't have worked out too well. But some sort of like green screen idea.
So you think I took a separate shot where I actually somehow flip?
Oh well, that's a good point. Probably did like a tucking motion and then rotated it. Because you did it kind of fast. So.
I love this. Okay. Let me tell you what actually it is. It's a 3D scan of myself. So if you let me freeze frame right here. Okay, this is just a 3D model of myself. I just lighted it to match it and then I fit it in, but it's completely CG over here.
Dang.
Yeah.
Cool. With enough like motion blur, shadows, and like direct lighting, it looks pretty damn good.
So that was a pretty good reaction to my clip. I think that's the best reaction we're gonna get. But let's see. We still have 2 more people to go. So let's check out the next person. Are you ready for this beautiful video?
I'm gonna guess you cut it and like spliced the video into a bunch of different clips because that's how you normally do that, right?
Okay, but what do you think? How do you think I made the animation of me spinning around?
But you recorded one clip of you like, I don't know, jumping. I don't know how you got yourself to flip over.
Let's go. Okay, it works. Okay, so what it actually is it's a 3D scan of myself. I digitally scanned myself and I hand animated it. You thought it was real. That's amazing. But if you see here, if you see closely, this is not real. This is a 3D model. The shadows make it look so real.
Huh. I mean, the lighting is nice too.
Yeah, the lighting is nice as well. Oh wait, well, thanks. That's all I needed.
Okay. Glad to be on a Corby Shore video.
Yep. Okay, so I think the first reaction was a bit of a success. So let's see if one of my other friends can get it right. Okay, what do you think of that? Was that semi-realistic?
It was very much not realistic.
It doesn't matter, it's okay. Okay, well, what do you think I did though? That's the important part.
You did editing magic.
What editing magic? Come on, you gotta be more specific than that.
I don't know how the stuff works. I mean, I don't know what stuff is called. You spun. You did. I don't know.
So do you think I filmed a separate shot of me doing a flip somehow?
I do not think that. Not
Okay.
because I doubt your athletic capabilities, but I think I think it was more like it looked a little bit like too edited for that.
You think it was completely fake?
I do, unless you're just like crazy.
That's sad. Okay, well that's what it was. So basically, if I'm gonna go slowly. Oops. This is a entire 3D scan of myself. This is just a 3D model. The shadows and stuff make it look really real, but like this is just completely CG.
I think it's a transition. Honestly, the flip actually looks pretty real. It's the
Yeah,
transition that threw me off.
Yeah, the flip looks pretty nice. I think the lighting and the shadows are nice, but I think as a transition, you can see the real and the fake, so there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
So our final test of the 3D scan, 3D stunt double, whatever you want to call it, turned out pretty well. If you freeze frame it somewhere in the middle of the jump, you can actually see it looks like me. It looks pretty realistic. I think the only thing that's throwing off the realism in the final one is the fact that you can see original me and then it transitions not very smoothly to fake me. So you can see that contrast between real and fake, and there's that not smooth transition. But if we fix those errors, it looks pretty good. So if you can take one of the freeze frames, as you can see in this one, it looks pretty realistic. Like the lighting is great, the motion blur is great. I think I did pretty much everything I could possibly do to make this look good as of right now. So great last test, and if you have any suggestions for any more things I can do with this 3D model, please comment below. I will be releasing a new video with the whole compilation of the stunts. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and there's a link to my Discord server in the description. Please join that as well. Thank you for watching, and bye.